I just came from my doctor visit and he blew my freaking. I said the F word. I meant the freaking mind. I'm mind blown. The office visit went well. It's like there's a whole new set of rules now. Whole new set of rules. I go, cause I told him I've been eating so and so. He goes, I've been telling him I've been eating 3 to 4 ounces. Now I'm eating more, and he goes, good, you should be eating more. What is it that you're eating? And I go, well, I got kind of concerned because I ate like a big old piece of salmon with some vegetables. He goes, good, you should. He goes, if you're hungry again, eat the same thing. Get a second plate. I'm like, oh, what? Yeah. There's a whole, I go, when we were supposed to do a cup, because he would tell me, do a cup only. You're only supposed to do a cup. He goes, nope, not anymore. That's all out. That's all out. I was all like, what? He goes, that's all out. And I guess probably because the whole recidivism rate is going, like people getting the surgery, he goes, they're eating less, they're going into starvation mode, and it's not working for them. It hasn't been working for them, for some of them. So now they're not following a low carb, whatever. He goes, eat, yes, eat your 3 meals a day. If you need a snack, eat the good snacks, protein and stuff, but he now wants me to follow. And we talked about it because we looked at my records. He goes, because I found out I have a 14cc ban. He goes, last time we filled you up, we got you close to a 7cc, and you're having problems, so we had to take it out. So if I fill you now, you're going to be back to the same place. He goes, you're exercising, you need to eat. I go, so no more like 3-4 ounce a cup. He goes, no. I told him they even stopped drinking before. He goes, I don't care about that. I'm like freaking out. Now I'm gonna have to set up an appointment. And I know I need to do this because he's telling me this, and now I'm afraid that I'm gonna eat more. Which he says, it's okay if you eat more, just eat more of the good foods. Which I have been doing. So all this stuff here. He goes, we're now following the glycemic index. All the stuff in the green, all this right here, I'm supposed to be eating. I'm supposed to be eating all that stuff. All that stuff. Eat. If you have to get seconds, go get seconds. Yeah. Go. Because he goes, a lot of people have been focusing on protein, which is good. Protein's good. That's what we want. But you need to add those. You need to add some of these vegetables. Get vegetables. Get all that stuff. Because a lot of people have been having problems with their bowels. They go through, which is true because, I've been having BM problems. He goes, eat more salads. Eat more fruits that are on this list. Eat them. And you won't have that problem anymore. All this stuff in the yellow, you try to avoid. Eat with caution. Yogurt, good, because I'm not a yogurt person. Cottage cheese, all that stuff. I'm eating pecans right now. Oops, I gotta eat with caution. But he goes, be careful with those. And it's just following the glycemic index. All those in the red, do not do. So I didn't get a fill. He goes, I'm not going to give you a fill. If you're hungry, eat more. Eat your 3 meals, but in that time that you're eating, eat till you feel full and satisfied. Don't expect any kind of restrictions or anything. You eat. He goes, you lost 3 pounds, but what did you eat? And I told him, well, I felt guilty because I ate that big old salmon with zucchini and mushrooms. He goes, yeah, that's good. That's good. And you still lost weight, right? I go, yeah. Well, what more do you want? And I told him, well, I'm kind of scared because if I start eating more, I don't want to go into my bad habits. He goes, if you stick with what you're doing, eating the right foods, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Freaking mind-blowing. So I know for sure I'm going to have to set up an appointment with the nutritionist there because... And I was trying, he was talking, I was interrupting, he goes, are you going to let me talk? Every second you're interrupting me. Listen to me. And so I had to shut up. I was like, that's weird. He goes, no, you don't have to eat a cup. If you're hungry, eat. Eat all the meat. Eat 6 ounces of the meat. Eat your vegetables alongside of it. Eat. He goes, a lot of people, exercise is good that you're doing. Yeah, it's good, but, you have to be careful because you exercise more, you're going to eat more. He goes, and eat. You're going to need the fuel. A lot of people been, they're exercising, but they're only eating a small amount. And there's some people that it works for them, but there's some people that it's been hard. And so they go back to the old way of eating, which that is so me. It was so hard for me to eat that little bit of food. I was like in starvation mode, so I never lost the weight. That could be the reason why I never lost the weight. I wasn't going for these high glycemic products that I'm supposed to be eating, but now I am. I'm eating all this stuff. I'm eating all that stuff. It even says asparagus. I know a lot of people say we're not to eat asparagus. Eat it. And he also recommends this book in the bottom. He goes, read that. Let me see. Can you read it? Recommend to read it on Amazon. Why We Get Fat and What We Do About It by Gary Taubes. I don't know. So yeah, he told me to read it, so I'm gonna actually buy it. But he says I don't need a pill. He goes, nope, I'm not gonna give it to you. I could give it to you if you want to, but to me, you're doing perfect. You're losing the weight. You ate more because you were hungry because that's what you needed. It's okay. And they're all good foods. Zucchini and mushrooms, the salmon, it's all in here. Good. And I asked him about the plication, the gastric sleeve. He goes, yeah, I'm doing that now. He goes, I could do it. But it'll be a waste of your money. He goes, and plus insurance won't cover it. I'm like... He goes, it'll be like $5,000, but honestly, you're losing the weight. I don't see any point. It's been a good time. Usually it's like, get a fill the way it used to be. Get a fill, leave within 10 minutes. I spent like 20, 30 minutes with him, which is good. It was an awesome visit. Wow, one of the best visits I've ever had. But my mind is blown. So I need to find out, and all this information given to me, I'm like, whoa. So I definitely need to talk to the nutritionist to see about, yeah, he mentioned about drinking 30 minutes, blah, blah. I mentioned, he goes, that's out. So I'm not too sure, can I still, what? So I definitely need to set an appointment with the nutritionist there. Man, this is like totally... He goes, if you're hungry, you need some more meat, get a second plate. That's freaking weird. He goes, you won't gain weight. You're exercising, you're eating the foods you're supposed to eat, you won't gain weight. You'll lose 1 to 2 pounds. And you know something? I think he's right, because I did. I lost 3 pounds. Eating the foods that I was supposed to be eating. But my mind's blown. Like, they're not doing the whole only eat half a... I don't know. It was freaking weird. It's like insane. This is insane. I'm gonna have to set an appointment. I need to go see her. And I paid $50 for my visit and without a fill, and I'm like, but this is $50 worth of visit. This is $50 worth the visit. So now I need to see the nutritionist. Crazy. This is crazy. I'm like dumbfounded. This is throwing all the rules out the door except this one only one rule. Eat what's on the glycemic index. It's a glycemic index dietary plan. Wow. Yeah, that was my visit. I'm still at 6.7 cc's, a 14 cc band. And I was looking at my weight thing because I had my surgery back in July of 2009. And what I'm weighing now what I'm weighing now. This is where I was when I started. Oh, here. This was back in, what year was it? This is 08 when I first started thinking about it. I was over here in 09, the year of, and then during my surgery, right there. This is the highest. I think the highest was at 280 something. Can you imagine that? 280 something. Now, this is the lowest I've ever been, where I'm at right now. 242. 243 actually I weighed in. I've weighed less than that. I've weighed 227 before, but that was like a long time ago when I was trying to get my man. Yeah. And then we moved in together and the weight just gained. We both gained actually. Yeah, so right now this is the least I've ever weighed post-op. So wow. That's crazy. That is so crazy. You know, eat your 3 meals. Don't snack. But if you have to snack, do good snacks like I've been doing. He goes, protein bars. I don't recommend it. They have too much of the sugars. Alcohol sugars are not good for you. Which is kind of true. I'm really not a good I was eating them because I was thinking, okay, that's what I have to do. And I'm glad about the yogurt. Gosh, I can't stand yogurt. But I'll eat it when I need to. You know, eat with caution. That's what it says. Eat with caution. So I'm going to eat it with caution. I'm going to eat with caution. So, wow. Glycemic index. That's what I need to do. So, all right, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to email the nutritionist and see what I can do. Okay, bye.